Hi guys, Stephen here and welcome to ID Upload. Just to let you know, it's a small update and the second game on the ID Xbox program has released on Xbox One today. It is called Nutjitsu and from Ninja B Studios, Ninja B Games. The actual game company themselves, they've released quite a few games on Xbox Live Arcade, Xbox 360. They're more famously kind of known for their World of Keflings, Kingdom of Keflings games, but of course you have to look back on their previous catalogue of Outpost Karaoke, Cloning Clyde, Ancient Savuga, Band of Bugs, some really nice varied little games there and a fantastic little studio, I must say. So very very nice to see an addition on Xbox One from them with Nutjitsu. I would describe Nutjitsu personally as a kind of arcade, quick to play, pick up and play easy kind of arcade game. Something you would see even in the arcades, very similar in style to a certain extent, like Pac-Man, in the fact that you navigate one single screen mazes, but that's where that kind of stops, because Ninjitsu puts a whole new spin on it, being able to have a small character who walks around the map leaving footprints, patrolling. They can actually, patrolling enemies can pick up these footprints and then follow you around the map, so you have to kind of shake them off by going around the map a little bit quicker, or using one of your weapons that you have, like smoke bombs or freeze bombs, to freeze the characters or turn invisible. There's little ones that you can buy with coins that you get rewarded in the game for doing specific game types. There are all different actual varied game types as well. There's a territory style game type where you have to obviously stand in the territory for a preset time. There's also kind of duel style game type, two variants of that. One where you have to pick up jewels and bank them and get a preset number, or there's one where you have to pick up color coded jewels in a preset amount of time. So you have 10-15 seconds to pick up red jewels, then it changes to a different color and you have to then pick them up until you get to the number required. There's also another game type which is a scrolls game type, where you have to pick up spawning scrolls which spawn all around the map as well. So there's a few different game types on there, but my favourite was the survival game type, which is basically pick up as many jewels as you can and just survive the level without dying. More and more enemies spawn, harder enemies spawn, enemies that actually spew poison which slow you down. There's enemies that dart towards you very quickly in one direction, and of course you've got your patrolling squirrels as well, which are all kind of ninja squirrels that chase you around the map. So the actual game itself, I believe, that's where it excels in the survival game type. Best thing about this game is it's actually, I don't know how to describe it, but it's classed, what I would say is classed as an app rather than as a game. What this means is that you can have, if you, say for instance, currently, if you're basically playing your Xbox One and you have Titanfall on, for instance, you say snap TV, TV comes up on the screen. You can actually now say snap Nutjitsu, and Nutjitsu will come up on the screen. And say you're just waiting in the lobby for a game type to come on, you can switch over to Nutjitsu. That has a separate partition on the Xbox, I believe, or the way it kind of file is on there. The way it loads into the Xbox memory, it loads as an app. So you can have your app, you can have your game, both running at the same time, and you can flick back and forth between them. That's also cool in the fact that you can have that with TV, so you can be watching TV, you can have Nutjitsu in the corner. If your TV show has an ad break, flick Nutjitsu on, have a good 60 seconds on that, come back, and hopefully when your TV show comes back, you can flick it back and forth between, and when it comes back on, you can rattle away, get your high score. I think it's a fantastic idea, and more games are probably going to use this style of being an app based rather than a game application. More of an app application than a game application. I'm not entirely sure the kind of technicalities of it, but it is quite cool. Unfortunately, what that means is you can't use the Xbox, record that prompt, or Xbox Game DVR, or even Twitch streaming via the Xbox One console. This for me is a bit of a problem because the upload channel I have is mostly geared towards having footage of the actual game present as well as me talking over it. So unfortunately for this one, it's just going to be me kind of introducing the game itself and encouraging you to take a little look at it, because it actually is a lot better than people give it credit for. So look out for it now. Cheers.